Hi.
I love your outfit.
Thank you so much. So what is this booth?
So we are International Fellowship of Christians and Jews, and so we are sponsoring the Turning Point USA Israel kit this year. And
Oh, Israel has a Turning Point?
yeah, they have a kit, an Israel kit.
Oh,
Are they
okay.
a donor? The Israel APAC, the Turning Point USA.
We are the International Fellowship of Christians and Jews, so we're partnering with Turning Point USA.
Oh, okay.
For their activism here with Israel West. So universities can order 600 U.S. flags, 600 Israel flags. They can plant and make a whole stand that they stand in Israel and so
Let me ask you a question. I'm looking at your background. I noticed that the stand is at the front door. I understand there is a wave of, you call it anti-Semitism, I don't call it that, I call it anti-Zionism. Why am I looking at a background with the Israeli flag in the middle, with American flags all around it, and an American rally in America?
Good question.
You don't have an answer?
No, I do. Yeah. That's a good question. So I think we need to support our Jewish brothers and sisters.
I have no problem with Jewish
So,
people. I have
and
an
it's like-
issue with Zionists.
Yeah.
There's a difference in my mind. Do you believe there's a difference?
I think God has promised Jewish people the land of Israel.
That's a theological argument. And I am a Christian, but I'm talking about foreign policy. That doesn't really track with me. There's a land and there's a government. Israel is a land. You're claiming Israel is a government as well, and because of a Bible, I have to worship Israel or defend Israel. I don't see how that's a solid ground for any type of
So
argument.
how would you support like Israel? How are you like?
I've supported Israel my entire life. My great-grandfather killed Nazis. My mother's doctor was a Holocaust survivor. My shooting instructor taught Israeli pilots how to fly. The same pilots that might have bombed the USS Liberty. Actually, that's not might have. You all admitted to that. You admitted to the Laban affair. You admitted to the 1967 USS Liberty. The only two things that Israel would not admit to is the assassination of JFK or any involvement in 9/11. But you have admitted to the Laban affair, where you put bombs in mail parcels and sent them to the Egyptian embassies of the UK and the USA to make it look like Egypt did it. You've admitted to that. Your prime minister resigned because of it.
I guess so. Well, that's like you just said that your grandfather killed Nazis,
Yeah,
right?
many of them.
And
We stripped their bodies. We took their medals. And we have their helmets. My family killed Nazis, a lot of them. And I grew up pro-Israel my entire life. But what I don't understand is, how can I sit by on televised screens and watch children be bombed indiscriminately and women? You say 50,000, but have you dug under the rubble? There's more bodies under there. Wouldn't you agree? Under Gaza. There's rubble. It's a wasteland. And they say 50,000. You know how many terrorists you killed, but you don't know how many women and children. How can you count the terrorists, but you can't count the women and children, of which are not just Muslims, but Christians and Catholics?
why do you
I don't. Let me tell you this. There was a Christian town that just got burned out, Tobiah. A Christian town in Gaza. And settlers burned it out like a hellfire. And you pushed them out. You know. You've heard of it.
Yeah.
And you're okay with that.
No, I'm not. The international we were there in Syria.
That's not Syria, that's Gaza. You burned a Christian town. And not to mention, Syria has been persecuting Christians. They've they've beheaded them for not denouncing their faith. If I brought my mother into Jerusalem and she was wearing an idol cross like this, I have seen your people spit on them and hit them. Young men and older men assault women. If I ever saw my mother assaulted the way that has been assaulted by Zionists, the Israelis, because I don't conflate them with Jewish people. I don't acknowledge the Israelis to be Jewish at all. And I am very, very sad to see that type of behavior, because if I saw someone treat my mother like that, you'd have a fucking problem. A big problem. I don't walk around to women. I've been talking to Sharon. I don't disagree with her and spit on her and smack her in the face. But I see countless footage in Israel, in Jerusalem to be precise, where they are doing that to Christians. Asian Christians, not just white Christians, Asian Christians. They have. How do you explain that?
I've been to Israel, and I've been to Israel twice. I felt that they were love.
I'm not surprised. I mean, you work for them.
No, I didn't. I'm not going in with bad, saying, with a t-shirt.
You work for an organization that has the Israeli flag in the middle of all the American flags, and I'm not surprised you got preferential treatment because you are working for them by definition.
I went as a college student. I didn't even know I went.
Do you support the bombing of Gaza? Then why do you work for these people?
Sorry. You're getting me off. No, I don't. Well, they attacked on October 7th.
I know that.
Yeah.
You guys attacked on 1948. You annexed an entire group of people because American Zionists and politicians said we'll give 250,000 Americans each month to World War I to win this war. And as payment, you would annex a land for the Jewish state, which was promised in the Bible, your religious text, which I don't agree with at all. I think you're conflating a government and a land. And I don't think any of you, if you took a DNA test, had any DNA roots to that land. But most of y'all, including your prime minister, is from Poland.
And the thing is, I'm not Israeli.
Why are you standing behind a stand that has the Israeli flag by all the Americans? Why?
Because I'm a Christian.
He's just asking them why the first thing you see is Israeli flags.
I'm a Christian.
I love the mask.
Thank you.
If I'm a Christian,
Thank you so much.
You work at Christ too? So you're okay with Zionists bidding on people in Jerusalem?
No, I don't. Like, that shouldn't happen. And, like, there's extreme, like, writers, like, people who do that. And I'm sorry that that happened.
Well, you guys have attacked all of your neighbors since your inception. You have been the aggressors. And Iran, by the way, who was bombed because they believed they had a nuclear weapon, they submitted to nuclear inspections. Israel didn't. But we took their side. And the only reason the ceasefire stopped, by the way, is because you asked for our help. You wouldn't have lasted 2 weeks if it wasn't for America. Correct?
I don't know. And I'm not going to...
Well, maybe you should before you represent this government in an American country and have the fucking Israeli flag in front in the middle of all the American flags. You're in America. Freedom of speech. I agree with that. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you. You have freedom of speech. You have freedom of religion because America allows it. But if you're going to take advantage, you have an issue. And by the way, I don't conflate Zionists with Judaism. I don't believe Israel is a Jewish nation. I think that's a shield you hide behind when anybody insults you or criticizes you. All of a sudden, I'm anti-Semitic. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. Listen. Do your research. You can have this, by the way. There you go.
Oh, they wanna talk to you.
I'm just very curious. You mentioned that you think we should. Do you think we should have taken Iran's side rather than Israel?
I'm not saying take a side. America first means America first. Leave us the fuck out of these conflicts. Okay. That includes Ukraine and Russia.
Right. Okay.
Leave us the fuck out of it.
So
why are we funding this?
So you just think we should cut funding from Israel?
You can't criticize America for being the world police, and then the minute we don't want to be, you're saying, how could you not help? How? How is that possible? Yeah, if you want to debate, feel free. Give me the side eye. Do you want to engage in the discussion? I didn't think so, because you don't have an argument.
I'm just very curious on why you believe what you believe. I don't really know a whole lot about the subject. So
my grandpa killed Nazis. My mother's doctor was a Holocaust survivor. There are Jews and there are Zionists. The Jews worship the Torah, and they are marching with Palestinians saying free Palestine. I have no problem with them. I don't have a problem with Jews. I have a problem with Zionists. And the Israeli government is run by Zionists, and it's a shame that what we are seeing is a succubus, parasitic pariah of a state that no other countries will associate with that are suing baby Netanyahu for war crimes. They say 50,000 people have died. Are you digging under the rubble? There's a lot more bodies. and we're all watching it live. We're all desensitized by these phones. We're desensitized by drugs, alcohol, all these things they push, pornography, Instagram, social media. And then we see bodies being buried and kids' limbs being gone, snipers shooting them through the fucking head. This is not a government that we need to support. And you are not anti-Semitic or a bigot for criticizing that government. Okay? They are, and there are Israeli publications in the country that are marching against this bullshit. Not all the Israelis are guilty, but they don't agree with their government. Just like you haven't agreed with your government for the last 8 years. Otherwise, you wouldn't be wearing this, would you? Yeah, there you go. You know, it's a shame, and honestly, they have no argument, and I am not surprised by their reaction. I am so glad you got it all on tape, because it's fucking bullshit. It's an absolute joke, this country. And I'm not saying they should be wiped from the land. I'm saying you deal with your own shit. If you want to attack your neighbors, you deal with the consequences. Don't ask us to come in and save you. Don't ask us for our B-2 bombers. Don't ask us to negotiate a truce. You're the one that attacked first, and it's not the first time. Have you heard of the Laban affair?
I might have. I would need a refresher.
In 1954, 6 years after this government was established, they put bombs in the mail parcels and shipped it to Egyptian embassies for the US and the UK, and they tried to make it look like Egypt did it. They bombed the USS Liberty, thinking it was an Egyptian ship, and both these incidents I just mentioned, they admitted to it. It's not a conspiracy theory. They admitted to it. The Prime Minister of Israel at the time had to resign after they sent those mail parcels to the embassies. 6 years. Imagine being the victims from the Holocaust, and no one asked why the Holocaust happened. Nobody. How do you get 40 million Germans to agree to do such horrible things? I'm not agreeing with what they did.
Hey, Justin, Ryan, you got a second that I can speak with you?
No.
All right, then I'm gonna have to ask you to leave.
No, I'm a VIP. You're gonna have to remove me physically, and then I'm gonna sue you.
Can you bring the Tampa Bay PD to the
Go for it.
office?
Go for it. That'll be great. So explain to me how in a free speech country I'm criticizing a foreign government, you're trying to remove me. And I have a VIP
I
ticket.
just asked if I could speak with you over here.
And then you're trying to remove me, and you
I
called
didn't say anything.
you just asked the PVD. You're lying to my face. You just called the Tampa PD to try and remove me, and I spent $550. I'll be in the VIP lounge. You can come and find me. You fucking try and talk.
Nope, you won't be. This is right now.
Nope.
You're gonna be CK. That's what it is.
It's not happening, sir. You can fucking try it. Nope. Nope.
Hi.
VIP. I've done nothing wrong, sir. I'm speaking free speech. I haven't assaulted anybody.
That is not entirely true. Verbal assault counts.
No. You're gonna catch a lawsuit. You're gonna catch a lawsuit, fellas. This is free speech, and it's all recorded. I haven't done anything wrong. What have I done wrong? What crime have I committed?
We'll just step back.
What crime have I committed? What crime? What's your name? What's your name?
Wait, can I say that the vendor?
What authority do you speak to remove me? What? No. You're the one coming on me. You're trying to remove me.
That's all I'm asking. Don't
Go ahead and make it an event, fellas. I'm all for it. But you're not removing me physically.
Don't approach.
You got this? You're not removing me physically. It's not. You're making a crowd. This is bullshit. I have free speech. I'm in a free speech event. I can talk about whoever I want. You came up to me. I'm not screaming at anybody. I'm interviewing people. I'm not even a media person. She's recording me. She's interviewing me. I spent $550 to come to this event. You can't remove. Are you an American? Are you? This guy.
Wait, I have a question.
He doesn't answer questions.
But so she never said that. Like, can you?
You're hilarious.
Can I say this though?
My grandfather fought for this country. My great-grandfather fought for this country. If you think you're an American and you're trying to remove me for someone asking me questions, you're a joke. Don't. I'm not gonna assault you. Here's the thing, sir. I've been. Oh, you're hilarious. You're gaslighting. I was here to answer questions, and y'all approached me to try to remove me.
Wait, here's my thing. The
I'm gonna
vendor.
sue you.
So I was recording the
What
interview.
organizations you represent?
She never asked, like, can you leave me alone or stop talking to me?
Who do you work for?
She was like engaging in a conversation.
Who do I send a letter to? I bet you don't, because what you're doing is illegal. You're trying to remove me in a free speech event, and I wasn't screaming at anybody. This girl is interviewing me, and I'm answering questions. I bought a VIP ticket for $550 for a 3-day event, and you're trying to remove me for asking questions. This is free speech. I will sue you. I will sue the Tampa PD. Whoa. I haven't done anything wrong. Go ahead.
You're asking for this guy to leave?
You're breaking it. Go for it.
Okay.
Put me in cuffs and arrest me. Put me in cuffs and arrest me. Put me in cuffs and arrest me.
Brian, I'm the supervisor. Just listen to me. We listen to you. Listen to us. It's my understanding that they no longer want you to do it.
Why? What's something? That and you can't remove me.
Yes, I can. And right now,
And I pay
because you're
VIP
refusing to
tickets.
leave, I can take you to jail, but I'm giving you.
Go ahead. I will sue you. Go for it.
What exactly did he
D.
do?
Rodriguez and
he came
M.A.
over to do
Placino. I'll sue all of you. Go ahead and remove me after VIP ticket. And it's free speech, and I'm expressing my opinion. I didn't assault anybody. I didn't yell at anybody. I was just asking.
But they were having a conversation. She never said like, "Can you stop?" or like she never walked. It was like a conversation. Oh gosh.
Asking questions, folks. Just asking questions. I asked Tucker Carlson a question last night. People seem to like it. I got job opportunities after it. Yep, off you go. Have a good one.
Someone in the group chat was saying that.
Me too. Oh my god.
Hey, do you know what happened?
Yeah, yo, it all started yesterday. Charlie Kirk didn't want to ask. Charlie Kirk didn't want to answer political questions, and he asked him a question about Israel. Charlie Kirk got pissed off about it. He asked.
Nothing political.
Yeah, but I'm saying, why have us come out to the event and say test your debate skills, prove me wrong?
Oh, is that when you guys?
Yeah, and just to filter out the questions.
Well, I was at on his TV show, little show, and he said that the reason why he didn't want to do political was because he doesn't want to argue with conservatives. Like we're all supposed to have the same.
But we should argue with conservatives like that. We should I don't see how that makes any sense. Huh? Oh, so no. Anyway, yeah. So Charlie Kirk, they got into it about the Israel question. Tucker Carlson, when he asked the Israel question, he liked that question. And he came today, and we were just talking about how we weren't allowed to ask political questions, and we were just talking about Israel. And he just said the first thing you see here is Israeli flags. So he came up to them, and he just asked them, like, why is the first thing you see Israel flags? And he was just saying, why should we fund Israel? Why should we send our money to Israel? Why are we, responsible for Israel? Why are we in those wars, basically? That's what he was asking. Yeah, that's what he was asking. But the problem I have, if she didn't want to, keep talking, why didn't she just say that? She kept engaging in a conversation. He never forced her to keep talking to him. So why is it fair that he's asked to leave when she didn't say okay, I'm done? You know what I'm saying? If she would have said that, I would have told him, all right, let's go. You know what I'm saying? But she kept engaging, and I feel bad that she's crying, but it's are you for free speech or not?
Wait, who was crying?
I think one of the ladies.
Oh, someone that.
Yeah, and it wasn't personal. They're so sweet. But I just feel like we should have this dialogue. So many conservatives are torn up about this. MAGA is split in half. We can't act like we're all united because we're not.
Oh, so he had a debate or one of those.
Yeah, they were just answering questions and I picked them out. That's what I thought.
But yeah.
Well, some guy just got arrested. So we're just curious what happened.
You're outside.
Yeah.
Outside. Okay, I saw. Were you guys part of? Are you guys arrested?
Huh?
Wait, so was he kicked out because they revoked his pass and was staying?
He was kicked out because he one of the vendors, I guess, they said that she started insulting them and crying, and he made her cry, which he wasn't insulting her. He was talking about Israel.
Yeah, awesome. So good.
But
Just call each other.
Okay.
yeah.
You guys can see this. Did you guys see this? Blue hat is the protester. He totally.
But yeah, guys. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. Because I really want to save this recording, I'm going to end the live right now. If I get a flag, it will not let me save the live. So make sure you guys come back. I'm going to talk more about what happened. But make sure you guys come back, because if I get flagged, they're gonna take away this recording, and I have to have this recording. All right, guys. I'll see you guys. Oh, here's Savannah.
Dylan.
Hi.
Nice to meet you. What's your name? Do you mind just walking out with us for a second?
Did I do anything?
Can you just walk out with us for just a moment?
Wait, hold on. I want to know what I did.
Pardon me. Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, it sounds that way, huh?
Did I do anything wrong? Okay, I'm sorry. I have foot surgery. I can't keep walking, not knowing where I'm going.
Yeah, so because you were involved in an incident earlier, we're going to go ahead and ask you to leave. If you wouldn't mind just handing over your badge.
Why am I being asked to leave? I didn't do anything.
You were involved in an incident.
I wasn't
earlier.
involved. I can't help it if he's asking him a person questions.
You were seen as involved in the incident, so we're going to go ahead.
Well, can I tell her, ask her what happened?
I'm telling you right now that you're going to be asked to leave. So if you
Because I was there.
Ma'am, I'm asking you for your badge, and then we're going to go ahead and remove you from the premise.
Because why?
I'm telling you because you were involved in an incident.
I was not involved. I can't control somebody else. I just
have
met
to
him.
Remove you from the venue. This is private.
So because are you gonna arrest everybody that witnessed it?
Ma'am, I'm asking for your badge.
You know I'm cool. Like,
But I didn't see the incident.
but I didn't have nothing. I can't control a grown man. Okay, hold on. Didn't I tell her that? I literally told her I wish I told him to calm down. But I cannot control a grown man.
Ma'am, I'm asking for your badge.
Because of something what somebody else did.
Are you going to comply with giving me your badge?
I am, because I'm not getting arrested for this. This is just ridiculous. I didn't do anything. I had no involvement in
Thank you
this.
very much. We're going to go ahead and have you come.
I had no involvement in this. So what did they say I did? What did they say I did? What did they say I did? They're not telling you what I did? You don't know? I didn't do anything. What did I do?
I don't know. You've been asked to leave. That's all I know.
So they're not telling me what I did. They're just asking me to leave. Like, I can control what a grown man does. They're asking me to leave. They're asking me to leave because a grown man did something, and I can't control that. How was I involved? Hold on, did I say anything to the vendors that hurt her feelings? No, I didn't. I wasn't even involved in the conversation. I have the whole thing recorded, guys. I have the whole thing recorded. They're asking me to leave. For what reason? I don't know. They said I was involved in an incident. They won't tell me what that means. They're saying that I was involved in an incident. I mean, I wasn't even debating her. I didn't even say anything. I was just watching the full thing. But I guess because I was there.
Which way are we going? That way? That was close.
I can't get on escalators. I have a phobia of escalators. Can we get an elevator? Guys, they're really asking me to leave. Y'all, okay, hold on. Screen record this, guys, in case my live gets taken down. Screen record this. I did not do anything. I did not disrespect anybody. I had such a great experience yesterday. But apparently you're not allowed to, like, I don't know. Yep, you too. They asked me to leave, guys. They asked me to leave. Yep. Y'all see this? I can't believe this, guys. I really can't believe this. They kicked me out. They kicked you out too? You didn't do anything. You weren't even talking to him. Yo, they kicked him out too.
They started saying.
Oh my God, yo. Because somebody went off talking about how we shouldn't.
You gotta go completely off the
Oh, we got
Completely?
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.
We just got kicked out.
You hang out around the sidewalks.
We didn't do anything. Oh my God. Y'all, this is it. This is it. I'm not holding my tongue anymore.